Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me for a couple of minutes here. I think that it's a good time, given that the holidays are approaching, to have a little discussion about whether we are reacting or responding. And especially care partners, or those who grieve, or any of the rest of us who are facing a lot of pressure right now in early December. Are we responding or reacting? I know that it is often a big issue for me. How often do we snap at somebody or something when we're feeling overwhelmed? Often, I do. It happens when we're passionate about something, or we're angry, or we're frustrated, or we're put upon in some way, when we feel like there's just too much to take care of. And it's not easy, it's hard. So the problem is that when we react without thinking, we end up lashing out at somebody, those we love. Then, of course, we feel terrible about it. But it creates so much more stress on us and those around us. So, what is the alternative? How can we respond instead of react? Well, responding, is when we are just feeling that knee-jerk reaction bubbling up and we feel as though we have no control over it. But when we can become aware of that feeling before it happens, it gives us an opportunity to make a conscious choice. So, as I've always say this, let's take that breath. Taking a moment to become aware of our feelings gives us the opportunity to respond instead of lashing out or barking or showing others. If we're the silent type, we might even have a lot of body language that, believe me, people notice, and we want them to notice that we're frustrated. But when we can pause and come into ourselves and say, okay, wait a minute, I've got this. I know how I can let this person or this situation understand how I'm showing up in a calm manner. I mean, we're allowed to speak and say it, right? We can get into a rut, uh, and we can even react negatively or in a nasty way to ourselves. I do this, I've done this. Maybe it's happened to you too. You get home from the grocery store, you're unpacking the groceries, and you're just about, in time to start dinner, and you realize you forgot the milk. I forgot the milk. So what do? I go storming around the kitchen. I call myself nasty names until I can get a grip and say, wait a minute, Cheryl, maybe you don't even need the milk today. It certainly can wait till tomorrow. Maybe you should give up milk. I don't know. But we all do it. And, this idea that, especially if you're caring for others, there's so much going on. And just because we think we can do something doesn't mean we have to do something. We're allowed to stop and pause and rethink the priorities, rethink, where am I right now? How much bandwidth do I have for what's happening today? And when people bombard us with, could you do this? Could you do that? And we react. We're allowed to say out loud, hey, I need a break. Just, even if it's 5 minutes, I just need 5. Okay, take 5. So the remedy for reacting really is, as I always say this, please pause. Take the deep breath, step back, become aware of what we're feeling. Awareness is half the battle, and we're allowed to become aware, to pause, to breathe, and to take 5. Just take 5. Thanks for watching. And if I can help you, or you'd like to book a call with me, whatever you need, you can find me at my website, CherylHutto.com. Thanks. See you soon.